What's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Cajun, also known as the Cajun Gamer, and today I have a video for y'all. It's more of a story time video. It's me just going to be explaining a little story. Obviously, you can tell from the description, it's how I got my math teacher fired. So if you want to huddle around the little campfire, I'll get into this story. Okay, so to give you more of a perspective about this story, I was actually a sophomore in a math class full of juniors because I was like in the advanced math class. I probably had maybe one more other sophomore with me. But we were going to math class, and I get stopped in the hall. And one of the upperclassmen says, "Hey, we have a quiz today. Did you study?" And I'm thinking, like, oh, shit. Like, I don't have that great of a grade in this class. I fucked up. I didn't study. So I was just thinking to myself, all right, I'm just going to take that L. I'm not going to cheat, not going to do anything. Because it was like a 50-point quiz. He used to give these big-ass quizzes out. And, of course, it's math. So, like, what is there? Like 10 problems. Each one's worth 5 points apiece. So, obviously, if you miss one, you're pretty fucked. So, we get into class, sit down. He starts handing out the quiz, and we're about to take it. Everyone's stalling and everything. Everyone's trying to, like, get them off subject. And then all of a sudden, they come on the intercom, and they say, teachers, this is a mandatory lockdown. There's an intruder on campus, and we're going to have to ask everyone to lock their doors, turn off their lights, and, get under the desk. Because when an intruder looks in, if you look down, he won't see you if you're under the desk, or he has a better chance, not likely, to see you under your desk. And we're like, all right. So we're like, damn, Saved by the Bell. Like, everyone's, like, excited, but then we're kind of scared because there's an intruder. And so, being the great teacher he actually said, nope, we're not going to do the lockdown. Everyone's going to stay in their desk. And being the great teacher, I'm actually going to call him Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy says, nope, y'all are taking the quiz. I'm going to lock the door. I'm going to turn off the lights, but y'all are going to sit here. And I raise my hand and say, Mr. Jimmy, really? Are you serious? Like, there's an intruder on campus. Like, what the fuck are you doing? We could get shot. And then he takes his stool and goes sits in front of the door saying that, oh, the intruder's going to have to go through me. But I'm like, oh, man, everyone's just kind of bullshitting. So we weren't really scared that the intruder was coming. But for all we knew, it could have been a drill. But it definitely was real. We thought it was a drill, like, because our school likes to do that just to make sure we're prepared. So we're constantly yelling at him like, Mr. Jimmy, like, seriously, the procedures say for us all to get under the desk. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you're going to get us killed. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And so we're just arguing with him, and eventually he just kind of calms us down, and we end up taking our quiz. Like, in the middle of the quiz, we'd start yelling at him, and everyone would laugh, and it was just pretty much just we were fucking around. Like, it was just juniors and a sophomore, and we were just messing around, and he was getting really heated. So after the whole situation was done, we started bickering with him, and we all kind of quieted down, and we just took our quiz. We just took this 50-point quiz, even though we didn't study, like, just took it, didn't say any ifs, ands, or buts about it, and after the quiz was done, we handed it in, and then it kind of sparked a heated debate between one of the upperclassmen and the teacher. And of course I got dragged in because really I was telling him, like, he did not know the procedures. Like, the procedures are mounted in every wall in the classroom, and like there's a little bit of laminated papers, and they're like stuck in like a binder loop on the wall, and we were reading it to him, and it clearly stated that you're supposed to stop everything and get into a lockdown position. Thankfully, there really wasn't an intruder very close, but there was still an intruder, so there was still a possibility to get killed. He was armed, but thank God he did not come on campus. He was just kind of like, coasting the edge of the campus. And so we started a heated argument, and one thing leads to another, and he buzzes the office. Well, once he buzzes the office, the guidance counselor, he is now retired. He knocks on the door, gets us out, and we're like, yo, we don't know. This guy does not know the procedures. He's like, I know. Just come with me. So me and another senior that challenged him actually left and went to the front office. Apparently, students have been making complaints about Mr. Jimmy, saying that he's a bad teacher and that he doesn't know what he's doing. And, because other people used to fail his class. I used to be one of them. Like, I used to hit solid C's on the test. But, I mean, everyone just, we kind of dealt with it. We just, took the C. Some girls, like, really complained about him. So we just get escorted to the office, which was kind of bullshit anyways. But anyways, we get escorted to the office, sitting there for like, I want to say 30, 45 minutes, just chilling, talking about like how hyper we are and like how adrenaline's rushing because we never stood up to a teacher like that. Like, because we were straight up arguing with him. Like, we got up and like got kind of close to him and was like arguing, like hand gestures, like yelling, like loud as hell. Like, I'm pretty sure that other class could hear us. They were about to call the principal on us. But anyways, and then we get escorted to the vice principal's office, which is like more the disciplinary kind of vice principal. The other one's kind of for show, but this one's like handles the detentions and all this stuff in the Saturday schools. Well, we get into a very heated conversation. Not a heated conversation, but a very in-depth conversation, because he kind of realized what was happening. And so we were just chilling, like, you know, saying the story. Like, we'd go back and forth, you know, saying all this stuff. And then all of a sudden a student comes in from the class, like one of the upperclassmen. He comes with 2 detentions written for me and the other student that got escorted to the vice principal's office, saying that we were saying, like, you know, we're cursing, and he threw in a bunch of other stuff that we really didn't do, and we had the whole other class vouching for us. Basically, they tried to get us in trouble. We never got written up. As much as claims as he made, we had the whole class backing us up, so he really didn't get that far. And then eventually, 2 weeks later, everyone kind of forgot about the whole situation, died down. And then all of a sudden, we're watching a movie. It was like the last day, like Easter break was there. We had a week off of school, and the last day, that Friday, we normally have an event at school. So we were just watching a movie, and we normally write a paper on it. And this, like, my math teacher, Mr. Jimmy, comes to one of the teacher's doors and says, yeah, hey, don't worry, guys, I'm fired, I'm leaving, bye, I'll see y'all later. So everyone's just like, wait, what? Like, oh my God. Like, because we didn't get in trouble. Everyone was like, did y'all get suspended? Like, because everyone, like, expected, because we stood up to a teacher like that. But we never got anything. What's kind of fucked up about this whole situation is he got himself fired. Like, he did everything to get himself fired. He didn't follow the procedures. Like, we ended up going through, like, 3 math teachers that year, subs from other places, like, that would stay with us for 2 or 3 weeks. And we ended up getting nothing written up from this. They ended up trying to make us retake the math quiz that, surprisingly enough, even though I was arguing the whole time I was taking the quiz, I ended up making like a 93 on it. But they never made us take the quiz again. Thank God, because I was probably going to fail it because I forgot all the information. But yeah, we ended up bouncing between bunches of teachers, and that was pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video or any types of videos like this, story times, you know, gather around the campfire, Cajun story time, just please tell me in the comments if you like this video. Please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.
And there's a fire that I won't slay. There's a fire but no fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight. Oh, so tonight is another one.